Good day, good day, good day, good day, good day. Who's out there? Sorry, a little late. Thank you for joining me. August 22nd, 2011, 2021, Cigar Chat. How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? Thank you for joining me. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for joining me. The Bully Gotti Show. What's up, brother? Shout out, man. Shout out. Young brother, man. What I love about this brother, young brother, full of positive energy. AZBK, what's up, y'all? How everybody doing today? Salute from Sumner. How you doing, man? How you doing, man? Shut up and laugh, you. Hey, folks, listen. Paul Guerrero, what's up, man? How you doing? Preston Lawrence, how you doing? How you doing? Hey, you know what? A lot of times right now, people, things don't go according to plan. How do we deal with adversity? How do we deal with life when it don't go accordingly? A lot of times you can plan, but when you plan, guess what? Sometimes you set yourself up. Like to me today, I had Black, what's up, brother? I had a decent day. I woke up feeling good, looking good, Super Sunday. So automatically I'm sighting in my head, today is gonna be a Super Sunday. What happened? I lost my iPhone. I lost, you know what I'm saying, my wallet. I lost everything, man. And normally, I get so frustrated, so upset. I gotta replace my ID. I gotta replace my debit and my credit card. I gotta replace everything. You know, I'm talking about I gotta replace 2 phones. Folks, never do off a situation you have no control over. See, that's the difference. Everybody worrying about, like, I feel good. Despite me, you know, some time ago, I'd have been frustrated. I'd have been upset. I'd have been like, you know, cursing out people at the different stores and trying to backtrack, trying to find my where's my phone? Who got my wallet? You know, you thinking somebody found your wallet, using your credit and your debit card, spending your money. But guess what, folks? All that stuff is materialistic, man. Everything is replaceable. But when we lose ourselves, when we lose that positive energy, it's hard to replace that. It's hard. Like he or she who anger us control us. So when you get upset over a situation or circumstance, then guess what? You lost. You're right. Strong and focused, my dude, everything can be replaced, man. And that's what we always got to be mindful about. We got to understand, man. A lot of times, Glaze, what's up? How you doing? Clyde Richardson, talking to big brother, talk to him. Hey, a lot of times, folks, this is what you got to understand, right? When you sit back and you look at situation, you look at people, and you look at everything, and you know what? We too busy as a whole worrying about what people think about us, how people feel about us. If people love you, they gonna love you regardless of what. If they hate you, they gonna hate you regardless of what. Don't never, hey, Bullet Gear Media, what's up, my brother? Florida in the house, Florida in the house. Don't never get caught up into how people feel about you. What you have to do is love yourself. And then right now, if you sincere and genuine in your approach, other people gonna love and care about you. We all worrying about, oh, this person think I'm fat. Or this person think I'm ugly. Or this person think I dress corny. Or I'm not fashionable. Or this person think that I'm a nerd. Or I'm too smart for my own good. Or this person think that I'm too skinny. You know what? We too busy worrying about what people think. Why are we worrying about people think? People don't care. People do not care. Only people gonna care is the people that really love you for you and that's in your corner. Like, sit back and think about it. All these folks, I'm including myself. I was once out there. Wanted to be down, wanted to be cool. Because I'm worried about, I don't want nobody considering me to be a sucker. I don't want nobody considering me to be a punk. So I'm out there robbing, stealing, and try to pretend that I'm something that I'm not. Because I'm worrying about what people are going to think about me. And you know what? We have to stop worrying about what people are going to think about you. It doesn't matter, man. Who cares? Because at the end of the day, nobody give a damn about anybody, man. Only people who love you is the people that's in your immediate circle or really know you. All these other cartoon character clown, they don't care nothing about you. I was once one of those. Worrying about, I want to be glazed. I want to be a tough guy. I want to be a cool guy. I want to have the pretty girls and the fly cars and the jewelry. Man, that was overrated, man. That was overrated. Look how many people you know went out there, got off the porch. They got off the porch. They got off the porch and they went out there and they want to be cool. They do something stupid to impress somebody. Next thing you know, they go to jail. Here it is. How many guys you know made one mistake? They'd have been in jail forever. 20 years, 30 years, 40 years. And what's happening now? You got social media. And you got people putting pictures up. Oh, this guy's this guy's that, this guy's that. You know what I'm saying? How many of these guys are y'all sending money orders to? How many of these guys going knock on these doors, giving their family money to support them, to take care of them? Sit back and think about that. But y'all got them all on a platform saying this guy is this, or this guy's a legend, or this guy's an OG, or this guy's a gangster. No. Here it is, anybody that participate in destroying their community, okay? Destroying their community. You ain't see none of us going against the Proud Boy. You ain't see none of us going against the KKK. Who we went against? We went against our very own. We got so upset, so highly upset when we watched during the pandemic as that cop put his knee on George Floyd's neck and choked his life out. We got so upset behind that. We hated that. But guess what? Me and so many others have been guilty of the same thing. We've been guilty. We've been just as guilty as he. Because those are our people. Because we don't love ourselves, so we don't love our people. Folks, get away from that cartoon character of this person is this person is that. Back then, if we haven't found ourselves, we were all lost soul. We was all lost individual, doing all the wrong thing for the wrong reason. Why? So right now, 1,000 years later, you can put me up on social media. Oh yeah, that was my man. Oh, that guy was real tough, man. Oh, that guy was, man, get out of here, man. Come on, folks. We got to start admiring the sanitation workers, the janitors, right now is the bill collector, the working man and woman. We got to start giving them their praise. We got to start giving them their flower while they still alive. Because those are the real heroes. Those are the people that set it up. They set the example. They set the example. Anybody out there went out there and trying to be slick and trying to be cool? That was a bad example, folks. Professor, what's up? What's up, Professor? How you doing, man? Thank you, man. Thank you, man. Hey, folks, listen. In order to do better, we got to know better. In order to do better, we got to know better. Like right now, when I get on my platform, what I'm trying to do is right now, this is my ministry. I'm going to teach. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to preach. I'm going to share my life experience, hoping that somebody was listening to the words that come out of my mouth and grab it. Grab that words like it's a collar. Grab it. Take it in. Receive the words in. Listen to what I'm saying. I don't got to pretend. I done been through hell and back. I done did everything in my life from A to Z. And you know what? I was not proud of the person I became between the age of 14 and 24. I was not. I hated that no good, some of you know what. Despite that was me. That was the young me. That was the lost me. That was the confused me. And what I had to do, sometimes you have to get lost to be found. Sometimes you have to get lost to be found. Like I said, I started the day, I lost a couple of my iPhones, lost my wallet. But you know what right now is, I'm not going to let that change. You know, today's going to be a super Sunday. Today's a super Sunday, man. You know what? Each and every day that we are blessed with is blessed, man. It's super. It's great. It's great. It's great to be alive. It's great to learn how to give back. It's great to share your experience with others. To get them to understand, man. Listen, man, there's no shortcut in life. I don't think you hear me. There's no shortcut in life. I like to talk about this. And I ask people this. When you're dealing with people in your life, I don't care who it is or what magnitude of your life. Do they add value or they take value away? Ask the question. If a person is in your life and they don't add value, and see, the first thing people think about when you say value, they think about money. That's not always the answer. What about encouragement, empowerment, uplifting? Yo, Glaze, I didn't like, you at first. Either now I love you. Black, I didn't like myself, black. I didn't like myself. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate your honesty or whatever. A lot of people, you know the funny part about it? A lot of people heard so many different things about me. And you know what? They hate my guts. They hate my guts. Because they done heard so many different things about me. And then, you know the funny part about it? Like Bimmy. Bimmy, shout out to Bimmy, y'all. Shout out to Bimmy. Like Bimmy. Me and Bimmy talk every now and then. And right now, like he say, man, I didn't know you were just down to earth. I didn't know you were just cool. Because once again, we got into a little misunderstanding. It wasn't much. But the difference is right now is, here it is, I learned a lot from Bimmy from watching that documentary. What was that called? Hip hop, what, Uncut? You know what I'm saying, on FX, Uncover. And like I said right now is, here it is, this dude as a young man had a chance to have a career with Run DMC. And he didn't take advantage of that. Why didn't he take advantage of that? He had a great opportunity to take advantage and be part of something positive, be part of something good. Why didn't that man take advantage of that? Because he was lured by that fake street life. He was lured into that light camera action. That man could have been in a heck of a position a long time ago. He didn't have to go away and do 3 to Life. He could have did everything that he's doing now, but he could have been far ahead of the game. He could have been owning his own record company, man. Bimmy is a smart cat, man. He's a hustler. But like I was saying, he was telling me, man, I didn't know you was this cool. I didn't know you was this down to earth. Because people only go by what they hear or what they think they know about you. People don't know you until you actually sit down and listen to the words that come out of somebody's mouth, man. You know what? To me, it wasn't all about being tough, rah-rah. For what, man? You can't beat the world. You can't take on and solve every problem. And that's what we got to learn to understand, man. How do we get back? Right now, what I'm trying to do is share my life experience, getting other people to understand. Most cat really don't give flying freak about, Yeah, but you know what? But people don't care. Because once again, they don't even understand the history. A lot of times these cats be posting these guys up and talking all this stuff about them. Those would be the service guys that would get them. But yet and still, like I said, we quick to get each other, but we won't go after the Proud Boy. We won't go after what? I'm saying the KKK. They ain't new. They've been around forever. They just changed their name. They not the KKK no more. They just the Proud Boy. We proud. Proud about what? Proud about, hating another nationality based upon the color of their skin? Not even understanding. You hate the man, but you have sex with the woman. That being a hypocrite. If you racist, you racist. If you don't like black man, Hispanic man, you shouldn't like black, Hispanic man. You shouldn't like the woman either. You can't be a hypocrite. You can't have it both ways. Either you like or you don't. No such thing. It's no, you can't be like Moni in the middle. Where you at in the middle? You're either going to be, who you are or you're not. Don't pretend. And a lot of people have identity crisis. They have identity crisis with themselves. They don't even know who the heck they are. They feel, I'm supposed to. Get that. Get out of here, folks. Hey, listen, do people add value? People take value away. That's the quality question. And the difference is right now, like, do you love yourself? I didn't love myself, so how can I expect anybody else to love or like me? Hey, like today, day started out great. I had a heck of a plan. I was gonna eat, relax. I didn't get a chance to get back home because I lost everything. I lost my phones. I lost my wallet. I lost everything. But you know what? Like I say, I'm not gonna let that get the best of me. I think that was, what's my man name? The late Colonel Abram. I'm not gonna let you get the best of me. You see, I've been so brokenhearted. We can't let trials and tribulation get the best of us. We can't let negative and nonsense get the best of us. We can't let life get the best of us. We can't let mental illness get the best of us. We can't let I lost my job get the best of me. We can't let we've been sick get the best of me. Nah, folks, we can't. Come on, man. The bottom line is we are kings and queens. And we got to claim that. And we got to live up to that. We got to find true identity with ourselves. Start meditating. Start taking time to go into an isolated situation and start meditating. Start getting to know you. Who are you? The two most important days in our life is the day that we're born and the day that we figure out why. Those are the two most important days. The day that we are born and the day that we figure out what is our purpose. What is our purpose for being on this earth? What is our purpose for being who we are? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I've been chosen. I got my social media wife on here, Shanti D. It's funny. Kelly, thank you for your love. Thank you for your support. Thank you for your conversation or whatever. Kelly, you know, hey, but hit the thumb up, guys. Y'all got 31 people on there. I got 17 thumbs up. Come on, man. I'm not that corny. I know a lot of times folks be having a difficult time of subscribing to my channel because from my understanding, you can't do it from the TV. But get your device. Get your device. You know what I'm saying? Your iPad, your iPhone, or go on there and subscribe. It's free to subscribe. Hit that red subscribe. I got a lot of different content on there. And the difference is, folks, listen, keep this in mind too. See, we hate when people talk about us. We hate when people talk about us. I love when people talk about me. Whether it's good, whether it's bad, whether it's ugly. I love when people talk about me because as long as people are talking about you, that means you doing something good. When you got to start worrying, when people stop talking about you. Wait a minute, man. Why people ain't talking about me no more? Because you're not reverent. Long as people talking about you, guess what? That means you're doing something good in life. And that means when people talk about you, they don't have nothing going on in their life. So to me, I accept anything, criticism, positive, negative. I accept people throwing everything at me. Going in their house, throwing the kitchen sink at me, talking trash about me. I'm this, I'm that, I'm this. The bottom line is right now, I know me. I was a piece of dog doo-doo. Between the age of 14 and 24, I was a sick, devious, no good individual. But you know what happened? Somewhere, God, He saw the best in me. Whoa. When everyone else only saw, they saw the worst in me. You know what I'm saying? God seen the best in me. He saved me. He's mine. I'm His. Come on. He saw the best in me. Man, I remember that song came out, and me and my cousin, you know what I'm saying, we was going to see Tut, Walter King Tut Johnson. We was going to see him in Otisville. And when we was going to see him in Otisville, she liked to play gospel music, and she was playing that song. He saw the best. I was crying. I was like, tears coming down my face, man. Listen to the words. Listen to the words. Listen to everything that I've been through, everything that I got delivered from. I got taken out of a lion den, and I was born again. I got opportunity after one another, and I didn't know what to do with the opportunity. I kept going out there, asking for the death penalty. I kept going out there, playing Grand Theft Auto for my life, live. You know, we wasn't playing no game. I didn't have no reset button to hit. I was out there being a test dummy, putting my life on the line for what? In and out of the prison for what? But what's the difference? Why? I done been around plenty of people that got shot. I done got around plenty of people that got murdered. Why? What made me different than any of them? What did God see in me? Decide that He want to spare me. He want to save my life. He want to save a sick sinner like me, my life. Why? What was special about me? There's nothing special about me, but He saw the best in me. He's mine. I'm His. No matter what I did. You know what I'm saying? I got on my knees and asked for forgiveness. Please forgive me. Please forgive me. Wholeheartedly. I didn't want to be lost no more. I didn't want to be the problem no more. I want to be the solution. I want to be the solution. Help me to help those that's out there that's still lost, that's still caught on that roller coaster, that's still caught in that revolving door, in and out of jail, in and out of jail, in and out of jail. I was once that person. What happened? In order to change, folks, you got to want to change. In order to change, man and women have to search for meaning. You have to understand what is your true purpose. Sometimes, you know, we have to go through hell. Sometimes we have to hit the lowest point in our life in order to get back. In order to get back. Like I say, I was at the lowest point of my life. Only thing I saw was, close your eye, folks. Only thing I saw was complete darkness. I didn't see no hope. I didn't see no reality. I didn't see nothing. Only thing I saw was complete darkness. Right now, at the lowest moment of my life, when I gave up, when they say footprint, God, why during the most troublesome time of my life, you abandoned me? You left me there. I only see one set of footprints. It started out with two. You forsake me. You left me. What God say? No, my son. No, my son. Right now is, guess what? That was me grabbing you, putting you on my shoulder, and bringing through you through all these difficult times. A lot of times we got to accept the truth for what it is, folks. A lot of us don't want to deal with reality. Why? Because reality too hard. It's too complicated, man. Look yourself in the mirror, folks. Look yourself in the eye, man. Love you, man. Love mankind. Love your brother. Love your sister. Regardless of what. My job at this present time is to help. How do I help? Coach, counsel, train. How do I mentor? That's the objective. That's the name of life. That's what we're supposed to be doing right now. How do we save people? How? The difference is I don't have the master plan. But right now they say take a village to raise a child. I'm asking anybody that's out here on my platform, join me. Help. Start giving back. Start helping uplifting these young brothers and young sisters. Start teaching, mentoring them how to dress for success, how to go and apply themselves when they do an interview, how to go out there and want more, how to be smart with their finance, how to be smart with their credit, how to build a career. Folks, we can do it. We all can do it. We all can do it. No one person can do everything by themselves. We need help. And we need the right people in our corner. And we need, hey kids, listen. Right now, it's up to you. The information and advice and the energy is free. The energy is pure. I'm giving it for free. I'm going to express myself as open-hearted and free as possible. Because I had to learn. I had to learn. In order to be honest with anybody else, you got to first attempt to be honest with yourself. And a lot of us can't do that. A lot of us, like, people don't understand. They're going to ask me, did I lie? Did I lie? You know, a lot of times we all like to think that we're honest, but we all lie to ourselves. And we lie to our moms. And we lie to our dads, our grandparents, our wife, our husband. The difference is right now, we lie. Why? The difference is you got to get to the point in time, you don't got nothing to lie. Lie about what? In order to be honest with anybody else, we must first attempt to be honest with ourselves. Once we learn how to do that, guess what, man? You talk about freedom. You talk about being totally free. Accept your wrongdoing. Let he or she, without sin, cast the first stone. We all have sin. I am not perfect. Like I told you, I got kicked out of the Boy Scout. Who the heck get kicked out of the Boy Scout? I, Brian Glaze Gibbs, got kicked out of the Boy Scout. I have so many demerit. You know, right now I used to belong to Troop 414. We have 414, 420, 197. We had so many troops. We had one of the biggest troops in Brooklyn. And we all used to meet up at that big church on Kingston. You know, I can't remember exactly, but it was this big, huge church. We used to meet up. And we used to go on a different camping trip. And we used to, like every troop, you know, right now from Brooklyn, we used to hate each other. You know, we used to always fight and go at it. But the difference is right now, I remember we went away and we used to go up for 2 weeks to, what was this place called? 10 Mile River. All the Boy Scouts from all over New York, Jersey, the tri-state area. We all meet up and we go out. And everybody got their sleeping bag and they pack and they sterno and they little, like, you know what I'm saying, cooking gear and they food and everything. And we used to go out there. And you know what? We used to get in beef with other guys, older guys, in different troops. And you know what? That's when all of us merged together as one. Meaning, he was a brownie in a Girl Scout. Meaning, right now is, here it is, we can fight amongst us. But when we out there, we was one army. We was one team. These big, man, you ain't messing with him. You ain't messing with them. And like I told you, like right now, Moses Cotton, my brother, Moses Cotton, man, all the way from Philly, man. How you doing, my brother? How you doing? Hey, you know what? Like I told you, man, social media can be a blessing and a curse. I have met so many great people on social media. And like I told you right now, folks, you cannot conversate with everybody. You cannot build relationship and bonds with everybody because once again, some people reach out to you and you listen, you respond back. You can't respond back to everybody. And to me, sometimes I get some DM or email and it sounds all crazy. I'm not gonna respond back that. I don't respond back to negative energy. I don't respond back to negative comments. I don't do that. I can't do that. But anyway, like I was saying about the Boy Scout, man, like, like I told you, man, most of those cats, man, I don't know where they at. Those that are alive, I wish them well. Those that dead, may they so rest in peace and their spirit to lifted. Hopefully most of them made a decent livelihood and was law-abiding, productive citizen. But like I told you, we used to go at it, man. We used to go at it. And you know what? We came a long way, man. We came a long way. And the difference is, do they even have Boy Scout anymore? Do they even have Cub Scout anymore? Do they even have Brownie? Do they even have Girl Scout? Do they even have ROTC? Here it is right now. We got to give folks, these young kids something to do. Teach them trade. You know what I'm saying? I remember before they used to have Job Corps. Right now, we used to have the community center. We used to have the PAL, teaching kids how to box. Those are things. We got to get back to the basic, folks. We have to get back to the basic. We have to. I'm out there. Who's out there? Any questions? Any question? Any question? Any question? But like I say, the day started out. Today is Super Sunday. ROTC, shit, he took it back. Yeah, man. You know what? Because once again, we have to. We have to go back. We have to go back, man. We have to go back to the basic, man. We have to learn how to love each other, man. Why are we hating one another? Why do you hate me? I hate you. Because I don't know you. I don't know myself. How can I love you if I don't know nothing if I don't know how to love? True story. My mother, may her soul rest in peace. Anything good of me, about me, came from my late mother, Dorothy Gibbs. And right now, because this woman had a heart as pure as gold, she was a big giver. She's a big supporter. She's a beautiful individual. Every time she told me, listen, you go out there, you get in trouble, don't call me. I'm not going to get you out. Every time I got in trouble, I called my mother. Mom, I'm in jail. Come get me. I'm getting beat up on Rikers Island. My mother come get me, bail me out, get me lawyers, over and over and over again. And folks, I wish my mother would have left me there that first time. The first time I called home and I had bail, I wish my mother never bailed me out. Because the difference was, if I'd have went through there the first time, didn't get bailed out, and had to go through there and get out on my own and deal with the court system on my own without my mother's love and support, probably I would have felt so much of pain. Being in no jail cell, learning how to fight, getting beat up and robbed, protecting yourself. Probably that situation would have been so painful that guess what? I would have learned my lesson the first time. I would not have been getting in and out of trouble. But anyway, like I was saying, like with my mother, here it is. I used to always tell my mom, I love you. My mother wouldn't say anything. I said, Mom, I love you. My mother wouldn't say anything. I said, Mom, I love you. She still wouldn't say nothing. I said, Mom, I love you. She said, I love you too, boy. Now shut up. You're too sickening. Folks, look at that. My moms love me. But here it is. She wasn't brought up in an environment to express those words. Despite her mother and dad love her and her sisters. And I knew my mom loved me based upon her action. But for her to say that was hard. And a lot of us are afraid to express our emotion. A lot of us are afraid to wear our emotion on our sleeve. If I love you, I love you. If I don't, I don't. I don't have no problem with expressing my emotion. Right now is, if I feel the need to cry, I'm a boo-hoo-hoo cry. I'm a cry. And everybody going, well, man, I'm supposed to cry. Get out of here. Let it out. Let that poison out. If you feel the need to cry, cry. Get that pain out of your system. Get that poison out of your system. Get away from you holding it in. Holding it in for what? Let it out. Let all that evilness, let all that destruction, let all that negative energy out. Cry. Cleanse you. Cleanse the soul. Cleanse the mind. Cleanse the heart. That's what we have to do. And right now, there's nothing wrong with using the word, I love you. I love you. Here it is, we can walk around singing that song, I love New York. How can you love New York if you don't love yourself? Okay? Love. Love is a big word. But there's nothing wrong with expressing yourself. But my mother didn't want to express herself. She allowed her action to speak louder than words. By her taking care of me, by her, feeding me, by her nurturing me. That was that. She showed me her love. She didn't know how to say, she didn't want to say, I love you. But it looked like all that paperwork your brother got, you must have told on the whole New York. Hey, you know what? Like I say right now is, you think, like I told you right now, I've been free 24 years. 24 years. And you think I care about anything? That's not what it's all about. But the difference is right now, anybody can show you paperwork. But are they going to show you their paperwork? You know what I'm saying? Period. You think, the difference is right now, folks, you think I worry about what anybody think or say about me? I'm living my truth. Hey, better yet, anybody want to know anything about me? Here it go right here. Here it go right here. This it right here. The Brian Glaze Gibbs story. Get your copy by emailing me, Brian, Brian, Gibbs, Gibbs, 1201 at yahoo.com. You know what? Like I say right now, guess what? Everybody got skeleton in their closet. Everybody did things that they're ashamed of. I'm not ashamed of anything, man. I am free. I'm happy. I'm in love with myself. I don't got no enemies. I don't hate nobody. You know, so the difference is let people do what they need to do. Let people do what they need to do. And that's what's going to make them happy. Let them be. You think, like I said right now, sit back. From Cincinnati, Ohio, my dad was the same way, and it affected me. Todd Watt. But folks, like I said right now, we got to show each other. And like I told you right now, folks, I accept negative, positive criticism. As long as people talk about me, I do not care. But the difference right now is I can live in my truth. What about them? Can other people live in their truth? The truth should set you free. I'm saying right now is, guess what? I am happy. I am free. I'm working on so many different things. And the difference right now is I'm trying to see what can I do to help. When you don't cause so much damage, what can you do? But even right now, let's sit back and think about it. Not one person will ever come along and say, Glaze testified against me. Glaze got up on a stand on me. Not gonna happen. It never happened. They was gonna use me. They was never gonna use me. If they came to me and confirmed certain stuff that was there, they already knew it was there. That's like your wife asks you, you know, you was with Barbara in the mall. I'm saying everybody saw you. What you gonna tell her? Was it me? Come on, folks. Like I told you right now is sit back and think about the story. Hey, sit back and think about the story, and you look at everything as a whole. You know what I'm saying? Period. Like, you know, my mother's house, may her soul rest in peace. My mother's house caught on fire twice. My mother, from 1997 till 2016, my beloved mother's house burnt down twice. Burnt down twice. Sit back and think about it. So if I'm living in that house, I'm not worrying about my wife. I'm not worrying about my kids. But I'm like, hold up, wait. You know, what's going to burn up first? Paper. But hold up. Later for my wife, later for my kids, later for my grandkids, let me go back inside and save the Brian Glaze Gibbs paper. Because right now, that's going to be my 401k plan. That's going to be my way out. I'm going to be able to use that one day. Man, come on, be my guest. A house burned down twice? And no, but come on, folks. Come on, let's get real. Let's get real. So it doesn't matter. You know what I'm saying? Period. Everybody know I made a deal. So like I told you right now, listen, to me, it's not, if I was still that same person, then guess what? It would bother me. That's not who I am. So the difference is paperwork, chapter 1, 2, 3, 4, get the whole Bible. You know what I'm saying? Do a story. You know, but the difference is right now, if you're going to tell a story, tell about everything. Tell about how you burned down your mother's house twice. Something that was free and clear. Something that you only invested $5,000 in, but you burned it down twice. Not you once, you twice, you three. Oh, you couldn't burn it down 3 times. Trying to get insurance money? Come on, folks. Yeah, sure. Sure. Hey, but you know what? Listen, man, if that's the case, you know what? Why are you here? Go follow him. You know, go follow. If that's what you want to do, go follow him. It don't make me no different. Obviously, right now, you bored, or you don't got nothing else better to do, or like I said right now, you know, come on, man. Hey, listen, like I told you, regardless of what, here it is, people, long as people are talking about you, that means you're doing something good. When you have to start worrying, what you need to do is, guess what? You need to go out there and get a life of your own. Anything that you want to know is right here. Get your signed copy. I'll go to Amazon. You don't have to get it from me. Get your signed copy by emailing me. Brian, Brian, Gibbs, Gibbs, 1201 at yahoo.com. Get your signed copy. You will not be disappointed. It talk about everything, man. Hold on, let me read an excerpt. Let me read this excerpt from them. Beyond Lucky is a story of extraordinary violence, brutality, and redemption. Crack, money, murder. And Brian Glaze Gibbs became synopsis to the local and federal enforcement agency. Brian admit he was guided by distorted logic and the peer pressure of the inner city and the desire to be fly, money making and styling. From the bloody street of New York to being singled out by the now president, Joseph Biden, in a 1996 Senate subcommittee investigation, the effectiveness of witness protection program. During a hearing, the U.S. government admitted it had given him the deal, believing he was responsible for 50 murders and was allowed to keep $35 million from his trade as a drug lord. That wasn't my words, folks. That was at the Senate subcommittee. That was at the Senate subcommittee. That was at the United States Senate subcommittee, you know what I'm saying, June 18, 1996. Like I said right now, it's all type of stuff that's out there that, guess what, I have never seen before. So regardless of what, like I said right now, was if somebody want to share anything, be my guest. Be my guest. Be my guest. You know why? Everybody talking all that stuff about me. Why they just don't let me live? Tell me why. I don't need permission. Make my own decision. Whoa, that's my prerogative. They say I'm crazy. I really don't care. That's my prerogative. Hey, like I said right now, folks, when you see people coming at you from left field, you know what? They doing it for a reason. Why? 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 What is the reason? What is the reason? That's what I want to know. Why? Why now? Why now? Why now? Keep doing, like I told you right now, you got 3 people out there. Those that told, those they wish they would have told, those that didn't have nobody to tell on. And when you sit back and you think about it, if you in that street and you didn't quit and you were still going on, what type of deal did you make? You know what I'm saying, period. Did you make a deal when they picked you up at the Tyson Bruno fight? Right now is, guess what? Do you know Joe Ponzi? Do you know Leslie R. Carwell? Do you know Richard Martinez? Do you know all these guys? Yeah, you know them. You knew them firsthand basic. Because once again, something that you say about me being picked up, 60 days. But guess what? I had jewelry on. I had 3 sets of handcuffs on, facing 21 USC 841, 21 USC 846, 21 USC 848, and how many murder charge? Here it is. I was trying to get plastic surgery. I never drove anywhere to no Eastern District, New York, in my car, crying, "Ooh, I don't know what to do." You don't know what to do? You going I-95 North. You crying, you don't know what to do? You could have took that car and turned around, go back to I-95 South. We didn't do that. Why? Because once again, here it is, ever since Darryl Tyler stopped giving you money. Once he stopped giving you money, he became your target. Why you didn't go to court when he was on trial? Why? I wonder why. I wonder why. I didn't go to my best friend, saying trial. I wonder why. I wonder why I wasn't on an indictment with my best friend. I wonder why. I wonder why. Why? You know what I'm saying? If you're going to tell the truth, you know what I'm saying? Please tell the whole truth. The whole truth. Don't hold nothing back. Please tell the whole truth. Let people know how you've been a government informant since when? Since the Tyson Bruno fight. Okay? Show your paperwork. Are you going to do that? I don't think so. You want people, right now, you and what? Your boy, Darryl Tyler, they call him Newt. Ask Newt, he got picked up for the Quarterfield body. D wanted me to hit Newt. You know what I'm saying? When I was facing that murder charge, he wanted me to stab Newt because he said Newt was telling. Okay, OG Newt. Let's get down and dirty, man. Let's bring it all out, man. Okay? Tell them how. If y'all want to get down and dirty, let's get them. Come on, the truth should set y'all free. You and D partner now. Y'all cool again. And you know, yo, we got to go against Glaze. Go again. I'm not running for no mayor. I'm not running for the New York City mayor candidate. I'm not doing that. I'm not running for the president. All of a sudden, all y'all guys want to get together now. Let's go after me. Be my guest, man. Be my guest. Be my guest, man. And like I said right now, at the end of the day right now, guess what, man? Where I come from, you got to bring ASS to get ASS. You got to bring ASS. Let's sit back and think about it. And I don't want to go that deep. Let's sit back and think about it. You remember when I came home and I got a new life? I got a new thing. And you and your wife was going through a separation. And you know how your son is right now bigger than his age, big, doofy, 10, 11 years old. Y'all was in the Fort Greene projects, and he was out there. And what he was doing, he was bullying those little kids in Fort Greene projects. Do you remember that? And what happened? These grown men came out and beat the living daylight out of him, put him in the hospital. They put James Bernard Gibbs, little cool, in the hospital. They beat the little daylight out of him. Who do you call? Something strange came over me. Who you gonna call? Do you call those grown mans from Kingsborough? Do you call little Bob, midget Bob? Do you call all those grown men that you was talking about? No, you call me. The brothers in witness protection. The brother that just came home. The brother, yo, man. Who you call? Who you pick up the phone and call? Your son almost died. They broke his jaw. Right now he had a concussion. He's on critical. But you call me, the snitch. You call me. You didn't call those grown mans in the... What happened? Why you call me for? You Billy Bad Butt. You know what I'm saying? Your goofy son went up there and tried to intimidate these little kids. And they beat the living crap out of him. Because he tried to act like you with that same bootleg tough guy attitude. And what happened? They put it on him. And you call me. You call me. So the same way y'all want to put together the video, tell them everything, man. Tell them everything. You know, yeah. Nothing happened to those men's. I called you and asked you what you want to do. What you did, you took your family from Fort Greene and you packed them up and like they moved to Beverly Hills. No, you moved back to South Carolina. That's what you did. Come on. If you want to get real about everything, get real about everything. You know? Hey, like I say, do we want to go deeper than that? How many times did Jermaine Grant call your house? Do you remember Jermaine Grant? How many times Jermaine Grant called your house? Your wife picked up the phone. Put that fat punk on the phone. Put your husband on the phone. You know, you telling your wife saying he's not here. And the dude talking about, come on, suck my wee-wee? Telling your wife that? Disrespecting it? What happened? What did you do? What did you do? Who's Jermaine Grant? Let's go deeper, man. Let's go deep. Who's Jermaine Grant? Where's Jermaine Grant now? Who is Jermaine Grant? What you told him? Don't do that no more. And he kept doing it. Because he wasn't scared of you. He kept calling your house, cursing your wife out, threatening you. What happened? Come on. Let's dig deep, man. Let's dig deep. Let's dig deep, man. Please, let's dig deep. I'm asking you, who is Jermaine Grant? Answer that question. Who is Jermaine Grant? Did he had you going to the bathroom yourself? Huh? How can a kid have you going to the bathroom yourself? How can a kid scare you to death? But we come from the street. We real men's. We had the family, grown men's. Sure. I was in there. How do I know this? Hey, but what I'm trying to say right now, folks, I apologize, but when I start seeing certain things, and sometimes we allow emotion to supersede our intellect, and like I told you right now is, like I said, I don't got nothing to hide. I don't got nothing to, be ashamed or embarrassed about. Like I said right now, anybody want to know anything about me, it's right here. Get your signed copy, Beyond Lucky, the Brian Glaze Gibbs story, a true story of crack, money, murder, and redemption. Everything I did was between the age of 14 and 24. Am I ashamed of myself? Yes, I am ashamed of myself. Did I wish none of that stuff happened? I wish none of that stuff happened. Like I say, it took February 92. It took the death of my mother to help me to understand the pain and suffering that I inflicted upon the victim and the victim family. And with that type of pain, you didn't want to wish on your worst enemy. So yeah, you don't feel it until it hit home. You don't feel the pain until it hit home. Never judge a man until you're able to put your foot in that man's shoes. Anybody can say anything. But the only thing I'm going to try and say is, don't talk that talk if you can't walk that walk. If you can't walk that walk, don't talk that talk. And what I'm just trying to say is, my question before I leave, thanks everybody for joining me, but my question before I leave, hey, tell them do a story about Jermaine Grant. Tell them do a story about Jermaine Grant. How many times Jermaine Grant called his house, called my mother's house, and threatened his wife and his family? How many times? Not once, not twice. Come on. How many times? What happened when his son, his junior, got beat the heck down by grown mans? Because he was up there, big baby Huey, bigger than the average kid, bullying them, throwing his weight around, disrespecting them, throwing these kids around like rag dolls. Until when these grown mans came out there, what did they do? I'm saying, period. What did they do on your watch? When your son almost died, y'all forgot that? When he had that broken jaw, when he had that brain concussion, what happened? What happened? What happened? Hey, I want to know. What happened? I know I got the phone call. I know I offered you my assistant. I said I didn't want to go back. I did not want to go back to jail. But for family, guess what? You tell me, what do you want me to do? And right now is, I be like Michael Jackson, the whole Jackson 5. I'll be there. I'll be there. Just call my name and I'll be there. Don't you know, honey, honey, I'll be there. You call me. My son is in the hospital. What I told you, I'll be there. Just call my name and I'll be there. You can look over your shoulder, my brother. Whoa! I'll be there. I'll be there. Even when nobody else was there. Even when you didn't have D in the family. You know what I'm saying? Even when you didn't have those grown mans like you claim you had. You know what I'm saying? From what's that place? Kingsborough? Who was there? Who do you call? You call me. You call your little snitch behind brother. Why? 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 I'm just confused about that, man. And like you say, you got all this paperwork. All the paperwork. The house burned down. Not once. Not twice. Come on, the house burned down. And here it is, the house on fire. When people trying to get out. Did you go back and get your wife? Did you go back and get your big doofy son? Did you go back and get your kids, your beautiful kids, your girls? Did you go back and get your grandkids? No. You went back, let me get the Brian Glaze Gibbs paperwork. This is going to bring me value. This is my 401k plan because I never work a day in my life. This is going to save me. I got the Brian Glaze Gibbs paperwork. It's going to save me. It's going to make... Come on, man. I'm confused. I'm confused. I'm confused. So, like I told you right now, folks, listen, man. What we need to do is stop the self-hating and start loving yourself before you can love anybody. And to me right now, I don't hate nobody. Even right now with the little trials and little tribulation and the little spat that I'm going through, you know what I'm saying? With my so-called biological, we came out the same womb. I don't hate him. I don't hate him. I pray for him each and every day. I pray that he get the help that I got from upstairs and stop the self-hate. But the difference is right now, he'll understand. Like, even right now, I'm willing to send him some of my peroxide, my vitamin that I take, that give me all the energy that I need. I'm willing to do that. To show him it's no love lost. Because once again, what the sense of you having things in your life to help you when you can share with others? I'll share it with him. I give him some peroxide. I'm saying it worked. I'm talking right now. Even right now, I say, I lost my wallet. with all my ID, my license, or my credit card, debit. I lost all that. I lost my phones. Did I froze a minute? Am I back? Am I back? Am I back? Am I back? I'm back now, man. I had a call that was coming in. Hey, folks, listen. Keep in mind, he or she who anger you control you. We can't let nothing or no one anger us, control us, take control of us. We can't. What you have to do is love your enemy. Love your enemy. When your enemy, it doesn't matter. Your enemy can look just like you, but love your enemy. Love your enemy. Pray for your enemy. Pray. Right now, like I say, pray do change things. You know, anger is a hell of a drug, man. Anger is a hell of a drug. Money is. Glaze, don't let none of those bozos get you off square. You weather the real storm, a hurricane, or those dangerous 80. You walk the walk. And you know what? Like I say,